Quick comparison of the HotWave and Softgym vibration plates. There is a lot similar here and some differences. Let's get into it. Now to start off with, they both have controls on them and you can use remotes. And with the controls, they're very similar. You have options to program a mode, and then you have pause play, and then you can simply go up and down in speed or time. And that is the same on both. They do have different modes that you can choose from, but really similar concept. They both have really nice rubber feet, so they're not going to be too loud on whatever surface you put them on. And then they both have metal pieces that can twist in if you're not using them, but normally they will twist out, and that is where you have your resistance bands. The HotWave has the resistance bands on the side, and the Softgym has the resistance bands on the front of it. And then to turn them on, you first need to press the red on-off switch on the back side of each one. And here it is on the Softgym. Now the HotWave, when you turn it on, it will have a little line of lights that will slowly move faster, but I really like that the Softgym has this massive line of lights across the front because the lights actually change color as you get to higher speeds, almost like a warning. Once you get over 100, they will have red in them, just as like a heads up, hey, you're going really fast. Their remotes basically do the same thing as the touch screens on the fronts, but the HotWave remote does have 3 shortcuts for walk, run, and sprint. So it's a really nice way to get to the speed you want very quickly. Now when it comes to the resistance bands, the bands themselves are extremely similar bands. They're both this woven corded band. And then they have different hooks on the bottoms. The HotWave has a plastic clasp and the Softgym actually has a metal hook. But then the handles are quite different. The HotWave has a hard handle that's really solid all around, but it is hard all the way around too. Whereas the Softgym actually has a soft handle. It wiggles a little bit as it's connected to the same cord, but it is a squishy soft material throughout. Really nice to hold on to. Now the key piece is how well they vibrate. So I'm gonna test them at 50, 100, and 150 and see if they are the same in my experience. Now I flipped them both so you can see the screens even though they'll be upside down while I'm standing on them. So let me set them to 50 to start. Now because the metal clasps on the Softgym, I can hear it just a little more because this clasp keeps kind of knocking against the metal right there. But past that, they sound about the same. They're both at level 50 right now. When it comes to vibrations at level 50, they feel like they're going the same speed, but the Softgym just feels actually a little softer, and the HotWave feels just a little more intense when I'm on it. There's something about the way it's vibrating that I can feel a lot more through my whole body. Let's move them up to level 100. Now you can see at 100 that this is going a little faster and that the colors have changed here to blue. And that's quite intense on the Softgym. I know this will increase the challenge for any workout I do on it, but the HotWave is definitely more intense. I can really feel this a lot more through my legs and up into my back. Let's move them all the way up to their highest speed. You can see that the Softgym is switching to red, and the HotWave is going much faster. Now this is a key difference right here that I actually forgot. The HotWave only goes up to 120, whereas the Softgym goes to 150. So this should be a lot more intense, and that means that with the Softgym, I could probably have leveled up the speed even more, as I have a feeling that they are going to be more comparable if I could figure out the exact correct speed on the Softgym to the HotWave. But let's try these out and see how they compare. 150 on the Softgym is definitely a workout. I can feel that everywhere, really quite intense. But I would actually say that the HotWave at 120 is still more intense than the Softgym at 150. They're more comparable at those speeds, but the HotWave is still more intense overall. And when it comes to vibration, I would say that the HotWave is more intense. It's not so much more intense that I would discount the Softgym. I think the Softgym is fantastic, but if you are looking for maximum intensity, the HotWave definitely gave me just a little more at every level. Something about the way it vibrates is just a little more intense. That said, the HotWave's handles are just not as nice to me as the Softgym handles. I like that they're actually soft and have some give to them. So that's a win, and this one is just not as great. But for the HotWave, I really love that the resistance bands are not only on the side, but have these plastic clasps, so they're silent. And I can do great stretches to the sides and have no problem stretching forwards or backwards as well. Whereas with the Softgym, I don't like the metal on metal clasps here, as it can sound a little rattly if you're not using them. And I wish these weren't only on the front, as it makes it a little harder to do the side stretches as it would if they were on the sides. But overall, the differences are very small, and if you're looking for a vibration plate, I think these are both great options, and I hope this video helped you make a decision.